You left me last time. I am currently down this mine. Killed by the witch previously, and I am currently trying just really to collect some stuff while I'm here. So, last time I found some lapis, which I am now going to collect. Um, but digging it up just to get through because I need to get some enchantments done. And obviously, as I said, does mean that I'm going to have to get out and kill some stuff to get some levels, but also mining is doing that for me as well. So anything I can collect quickly will just boost my experience. That's what I'm doing it for. I don't really need any more coal at the moment, but I'll grab it while I'm here. Right, okay, so let's get up and let's see what else we can find and get into some trouble. Okay, so I'm going to need to eat a carrot. I'll show you my bread. Let's eat my bread. Let's eat my bread, because that's another space out of my inventory. I'm now fully stocked, loaded, and ready for bear. So let's go. Put that torch on there. So what's going on. I've just gone past some iron. I will do that in a second. That goes to nowhere. That goes up. Up is fine, but not really what I want to be at the moment. But don't know. Now what's happened to my axe? Okay. Ah, okay. It was wearing out. Alright. So let's get ourselves back down here. I say thinking it's relatively safe, but it's not, to be honest. Oh, I'm going to bring a crafting table with me again. Okay, so put that down there. Just have a little iron pickaxe. Smash my crafting table back to pieces and pick it up. I'm sure I heard somebody shooting at me then. Doesn't make me happy, but it's there. Okay, let's go have a little wander then. Now this is where I've just kind of been. I've put some torches down here, so let's go off the other direction. So I'm going to use a handy mining tool, or as I like to call it, a bucket of water. That will sort the floor out now. Unless I need to go down, I'll be alright. Because what I really ideally am looking to do is keep myself alive. And now I've got some stuff. And if any diamonds turned up, that would be pretty nice. That's just kind of what I'm doing here. And then very shortly we will tunnel our way back out because we've got some lapis now. We don't really need a great deal. In fact, I've got 35. That should be plenty for what I need to do with it. Which means that within the next couple of episodes you can go and watch me get killed by dragons, because I'm going to be rubbish at it. Kind of like everything else really, but you guys have been watching, so you know. Let's go this way. How are we working? Anything over here? Seriously, nothing over here? Nothing at all? Bit of dirt there, shouldn't be there. And I could have just killed it with water, but I kind of want to retain a little bit of the light in places. It's very useful. Now, get the sword out. I think I'm going to need that. I'll just come around a little circle. Well, aren't I special? Right, this way. Okay, what's over here then? More lava. Okay, we take some of this out with the water. Let me push myself in the lava behind me then. That was pretty embarrassing, to be honest. Let's dig through. You spend, obviously in Minecraft, it is about mining. You spend a lot of time mining. But sometimes just strange things happen to you. We were playing previously, went through this mad idea of digging a hole from the top of the map to the bottom of the map, which is fine. So off we went. This is me and Gothard, and off we went. And it was all quite happy. We were doing really, really well. And we're digging around the corner, and we dug this huge, I mean huge tunnel. There's no other way to describe it. So we're zipping along, and we're digging one block apart. So there's myself, and then there's a block, and then there's Gothard as well. So we can sort of grab stuff and see a bit more, which is all fine. When we get to this corner, and I dig through, and what can only be described as a flock of Endermen were waiting behind the wall for me. I think it was 3 or 4, all just there. And as I went through, they all just stared at me at once. And I don't think I've ever died in Minecraft so quickly, apart from falling off high stuff. It was just, I just got ripped a new one. You just don't need that. You know, I like the health actually while I'm faffing around trying to look for diamonds while I'm talking. Actually, it's to actually find out what level I'm on. Because if I'm not on a diamond encrusted level, I'm kind of on a hiding to nothing, aren't I? So where am I? I'm on level 12. That's fine. Okay. That is, for all intents and purposes, the diamond level. Oh dear, didn't do that well, did I? What's that about? Okay, but I've got that's actually dig that out without using a carrot. Oh great, this is going well, isn't it? Okay, little room. So we'll get some redstone because I've got a brewing stand, and redstone you can use for parts of it. You use redstone or glowstone for your brewing. One of them increases duration and one of them increases power, both of which are going to be pretty essential for me because else I'm going to get named. Which is why kind of I brought bringing in Goth Hearts because you should bail me out if I get myself in too much trouble. But do be warned, when that episode comes along, there will be running and screaming because that's kind of how we play Minecraft. Not so much anymore, but especially in the beginning, when you kind of find your way around. For those of you who haven't played very much or kind of, you know, done a bit of building and stuff in creative mode, when you get into survival mode and you first time, the one single scariest thing I think are the abandoned mine shafts. They're really spooky when you're first getting started because they make a lot of noise and there's always a lot of bad guys in them. And they're so easy to get lost. And of all the things you've got in there, having a huge amount of spiders is never good for anyone. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit off the front of that water a bit. I'll chuck in some water. Go to the front of that lava, chucking some water down on it. It won't destroy the lava, but it will turn it into cobblestone. So that's alright. As long as I'm careful with it and dig through, that should be okay. Because everyone who's watching knows that if you pour water on a lava source block, you get obsidian. If you pour water on a moving bit of lava, you get cobblestone. Which is why cobblestone generation and stuff works so well if you can get the mechanics right for it. So let's go this way. There's a spider over there. There's an emerald. Okay, let's go get the emerald. There you go. And where should we go now? Where should we go now, folks? Where should we go? Let's go this way. Should really use a lot more light. I just don't. I don't know what it is with me. I've never been one for sticking out massive amounts of torches, but I'm hoping that means you can see it all right. Because I tend to just do this and just wander off. Right, okay, so the lava there, that's not too much of a problem. We can just turn off the source block. Like that. Let go rid of that. The one thing I've noticed, and I'm sure most of you guys watching will have noticed as well, is for some reason the one thing my mic picks up more than anything is the clicking. It's the loudest thing ever. When I play it back, I'm like, what have I been doing? Yeah, playing with the controller using boxing gloves? It's ridiculous. Right, well, that was a bit of a risk, but no. Okay, let us start thinking about ambling out because else I'm going to get myself in trouble. I'm hoping by the time I get up the surface it will be daytime, so I have to fight my way away home. So let's do it. Now, how are we going to do this? I think we're going to staircase. The only problem is I don't know exactly where I am now, and there's nothing worse than staircasing into a mountain because that takes forever. So let's go this way. Let's see what we can find. I still have sticks, I still have wood, and I've got loads of stone now, so I can make myself some wood. That's dig out. I just heard a zombie. He's close by. There might be a cave above me somewhere. That's that one. There he is. Hello, mate. Oh, you gave me a slap. Whoa, hello. Okay, there's a few zombies there. That was kind of a lot of zombies in a very short space of time. Makes me wonder if somewhere around here is not a spawner. I don't know where it would be, but it does happen a certain amount of blocks away from each other. I think it's like 20. So it could be anywhere around me. It could be above me, below me, to the side. So we will just keep making our way up, I think. Hello, you've been here before. I've been here before. Ow! How did I not hear that? How did I not hear that creeper? Because I got. See, I'm doing it. Now, this is the one thing I say I'm never going to do. I'm doing it. I'm just kind of now digging iron. I don't need this iron. I'm digging it because it's here. That's the God Hearth influence. I'm one of those players where I can just run past stuff. You know, if I don't need it, I can run past it. But she's more methodical about it than I am, and she will literally, you can't leave. Block stuff. Oh, great! It's night time. The one thing I really didn't want, it's night time. So let's grab ourselves a carrot, and then we'll try and work out exactly where we are. I'm relatively mob free at the moment, so I give me a chance to look at the map without getting killed too much. Hello, Piggy. Yes, hello, Piggy. How are you? Right, now. Our house is over in that direction. Sort out. Let's go. This sort of thing, I marked my house quite nicely. But I didn't mark it well enough. And there's a village, but is that the other village as opposed to my village? Nope, this is my village because there's my little mine marker. But yay, that was actually not too bad. Just bring my house here. Yay! We are here. That's awesome. That's pretty well done. So we will stick the rest of the iron stuff we've got in the furnace. Pretty good. Stack up the emeralds. So we've got 7. Anything else that going here? There's some cobblestone and stuff. There's no order. There's no order to this at all. 46 bits of lapis. That's pretty useful. Okay, excellent. That's what we want to see. So we've got quite a bit achieved today. We survived, which is brilliant. So we'll have a little bob for that. Our armor is intact. Our sword is intact. We made a new pickaxe. We've got loads and loads of iron. That's brilliant. So I'm going to go to bed. So until the next episode, thank you very much for watching. If this is the first episode you've seen by us, please do feel like subscribing and drop us a like. That would be amazing. Other than that, you can find us on Facebook. We have a page there. It's called Monkey Gaming, and you can also find us on Instagram under the same moniker of Monkey Gaming. Come find us. We're quite happy and fun, and we don't shout. So, until next time, this has been the Monkey, and thank you very much for watching.